Hi, I'm Jen Farrow, and I'm a librarian at the Lane Community College Library. This presentation is for ECE 160 students who are working on their library assignment. So I'm going to start at the library's homepage. That's at library.lanecc.edu. And I'm going to click on the databases link right here on the yellow background. Databases are collections of magazine, journal, and newspaper articles that are searchable. It's a little bit like a search engine like Google, except in this case, the articles are not available for free on the internet. The library pays for you to be able to access these articles. You want to use EBSCO databases, which is the research link down here with the yellow background. I'm going to click on the EBSCO search link and type in attachment infants. You'll want to keep your searches very simple, only using 2 or 3 words, or maybe a phrase. When you're searching, you don't want to search it like Google, where you're searching using a whole sentence or a big long phrase to get what you want or a question. The databases get confused early, so keep it simple. Let's see what we get. It looks like over 10,000 articles came back, but not all of these articles are going to be useful for this assignment because for the assignment, the article you use must be from the past 10 years and no older. Luckily, it's easy in this database to tell it to limit your results to the past 10 years only. Just click on the All Dates menu option, then select Past 10 Years. Now that narrowed down our search to just under 4,000 articles. Another thing that you might find is that the articles, some of them may be difficult to read. Like, for instance, this first one, mother infant bonding in the first 9 years 9 months postpartum, from the Journal of Reproductive and Infant Psychology. Note how it uses elevated language. And this article is also, you can see, 15 pages long. This is what is called a peer-reviewed journal article. Peer-reviewed journal articles are written by people with PhDs and are meant to be read primarily by other people with PhDs. You can use them for this assignment, but there is a way to limit your results so that you get magazine articles only. Click on the Source Type button and then select Magazines. Then click on the Apply button. I'll go down on the page. You might have to go further down on the page than you're used to doing in Google. Typically in Google, we look at the top 10 results only and then change our search. But in EBSCO, it would pay to look at the top 50 results or maybe even the top 100 results. This one looks interesting. Some thoughts about attachment. It's by Michael Meyerkoff, and it appears in a magazine called Pediatrics for Parents. This one appeared in 2016, and it is 2 pages long. I find some of the subject headings attached to this article, like attachment behavior, infants, daycare centers, parents, respect. You can search for these terms if you want more articles on this topic. If I want to see the whole article, I click on the Access Now button. I then get a copy of the article as it originally appeared in the magazine. If I want to email a copy of the article to myself, I can click on the icon of the share arrow in the top right corner of the page. I would then click on the email tab and enter my email address and hit the send button. EBSCO can provide you with a citation to the article. Click on the icon of the quotation mark in the upper right-hand corner of the page and make sure it is in APA 7th edition format. Then you can copy the citation and paste it into your paper. For this assignment, you need to provide a URL or link to the article. Just use the link that appears in the web address bar in your browser. I hope you have found this to be useful for your assignment for ECE 160. If you have any questions, please ask the library reference librarians for help.